Hello, during the next 10 minutes we'll discuss the most important business events taking place between August 6th and 12th. You're watching Events Around the Corner on Kazakh TV. Russia will extend specific protective economic measures from August 6th. This on day 1. Atomic power unit will restart on August 10th in Japan. The Caspian-2015 will take place in Astrakhan on August 12th. Let's discuss this news in detail. Russia will extend its specific economic measures by another year, starting from August 6th. Last year, Russian President Vladimir Putin signed a decree on taking specific economic measures to ensure the security of the Russian Federation. Afterwards, the Russian government took counter-sanctions against the European countries, which announced embargo on Russia. European economists have calculated the damage Europe will suffer from the Russian isolation strategy. It will come to at least 100 billion euro and 2 million lost jobs. Germany will be the one to suffer most, with a loss of 27 billion euro and 500,000 jobs, with GDP falling by 1%. Italy ranks second with 200,000 lost jobs and just under 1% of GDP. Then comes France with minus 150,000 jobs and 0.5% of GDP. Meanwhile, the European Council officially extended the economic embargo against Russia by another 6 months to January 31st, 2016. Recently, the Russian Agriculture Ministry, supported by the Russian Consumer Goods Control Authority, has developed a draft resolution on the destruction of exported items to Russia subject to the food embargo. The initiative has been caused by the fact banned foods are smuggled illegally to Russia. Last month, Putin agreed on this proposal. Let me note that since August last year, the federal watchdog has seized around 45 tons of foods banned in Russia. On August 7th, the online bookseller Nook Store will abandon customers in more than 40 countries it used to cover. The world's largest bookstore, Barnes & Noble, is closing its international online shop for countries other than the US and UK. The US-based company launched a Nook range of readers in 2009. However, it proved unsuccessful due to high competition from Amazon and low sales. Considerable software and construction faults have been reported in Nook tablets. It was expected that this spring Barnes & Noble would split into two companies, one to deal with book sales and the other selling Nook tablets and readers. However, this didn't happen and the future of the e-book business is under question. It is possible that Barnes & Noble follows in Sony's footsteps and abandons this direction of business altogether. The company was set up in 1873 as a book printing business, with the first bookstore opening in 1917 in New York. Asiana Airlines is launching a new service to Astana from August 8th. The first direct flight connected the two capitals in June this year. The Air Astana National Airline carried out Astana-Seoul flights on Boeing 767. Asiana Airlines will start flying Seoul-Astana-Seoul on Airbus A330. The airline's press service said the flight will be implemented under the existing code-share agreement between Air Astana and Asiana Airlines. Therefore, Kazakh citizens will be able to fly to South Korea twice a week. In addition, passengers will be able to use the network of the South Korean company, which includes more than 100 destinations. The summer break, the Ulyanov car factory, will end on August 9th. For the time being, the conveyor has been stopped and repair and maintenance is underway. The company stressed that the suspension has been planned and will not have a negative impact on the pre-orders and target production. Spokespeople for UAZ and Sanyong Solars say the sales grew in June and surpassed those in May. The growth in June was almost 13% year-over-year. The company has sold 19,207 new cars since the beginning of the year. In total, the decline in sales is less than 2%, which is one of the lowest decline figures in the Russian car market this year. According to plan, the factory will sell around 50,000 SUVs this year. 2 weeks earlier, Solar's Director General Vadim Shvetsov said the engines for UAZ models were being modernized. In particular, the ZMZ 409 engines used for the Patriot, Hunter, pickup and cargo models are being upgraded. Sonde 1 reactor may be restarted on Monday, August 10th. This will be the first atomic power unit to restart after the Fukushima tragedy in spring 2011. The unit will be restarted if the station's operator Kyushu Electric Power Company receives an approval from Japan's Nuclear Regulatory Authority. The operator plans restarting the unit on the 10th and connecting it to the grid on August 13th. An application for the launch of Sonde 1 was submitted to Japan's Nuclear Regulatory Authority in Kagashima Prefecture on July 24. All the pre-operation inspections have been completed by that moment. In addition, 4-day severe accident drill took place at the station from July 27. The drill was mandatory as part of the existing nuclear regulations. The scenario began with a loss of coolant situation due to a simulated pipe rupture, followed by emergency cooling failure. Operator investigation and analysis established a total loss of electrical power. A massive release of radioactivity is to be averted through use of emergency generators and pumps, many of which have been required by the new regulations. Within 4 days, 52 persons participated in the drill. Before the accident of 2011, atomic power accounted for 30% of Japan's power demand. Now all the 48 atomic power reactors have been suspended. Presently, 20 reactors of 13 Japanese nuclear power plants are under examination to ensure they meet the new safety standards introduced in summer 2013. On August 11th, China's OnePlus will release its flagship smartphone, OnePlus 2. It was nicknamed the flagship 2016 killer due to the price-quality ratio. For $329, the Chinese brand presents the technical specifications that are similar to the top devices of Samsung, Sony and HTC, which are 2.5 times more expensive. However, certain industry experts are skeptical about the new gadget, insisting it will not prove the high expectations. The public is not that excited and interested as was with the first model of the smartphone, OnePlus One. The company has delayed the announcement, whereas competitors have long released the announcements and started promoting the products. In addition, many potential customers are not happy with the Qualcomm Snapdragon 810 processor, which is known to become overheated easily. The special features of OnePlus 2 are laser automatic focus, reducing the focus time to 0.3 seconds, a fingerprint sensor, and a USB Type-C. Caspian-2015 will be held in Astrakhan on Wednesday, August 12. Representatives of the Caspian-5, namely Kazakhstan, Russia, Azerbaijan, Iran and Turkmenistan, will take part in the event. The agenda includes business meetings, debates, presentations of innovation projects, educational lectures and a cultural program. This annual event is designed to involve the public in the implementation of the Framework Convention for the Protection of the Marine Environment of the Caspian, signed in 2003 in Tehran. The meetings of the Caspian-5 resulted in signing of 3 political agreements, including one on preserving the Caspian's biological resources. Thanks to these measures, a legal framework was developed for joint protection of rare species, namely the sturgeons. It is possible that the Caspian Interparliamentary Assembly be established this year. This idea has been supported by all parties. Its objective is constantly working on the issues which haven't been resolved by the Steering Committee of the Tehran Convention. Among those are introduction of eco-friendly standards, monitoring and exchange of information on the environment. This has been our perspective on the coming week. We have watched events around the corner. See you next time on Kazakh TV.